Survivors of the Reject Resistance. We're here for the ultimate episodes of Terminator Zero, 7, and 8, the season, perhaps series, finale. If you want to hop around, timestamps are in the description box below, and then we're going to talk about the whole thing afterwards. Break it down. G, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. Leave a like for being good. Leave a like and subscribe. Leave us, what's your favorite non-Terminator 1 or 2 Terminators? You know, battle that out in the comments. What he said. Also, yeah, subscribe. Hit that notification bell for whenever anything else Terminator might come your way from this channel. Got full-length watch-alongs over at patreon.com/TheRealRejects, where you can sync up with your own Netflix subscription, watch alongside us like you're in the room, or you can check out all the other things we got streaming over there with highlights and watch-alongs included. Big thanks to the folks at Prepper for doing such a nice job chopping these highlights together. Appreciate their help. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram, TikTok, and all the other social media. Got a ton of fun content over there. You might just fall down a Real Rejects rabbit hole. Let's do this thing. Terminator time.
Wait, is that a real piano? Or is that some artificial intelligence piano?
I need a bench and a piano. I have a point to make.
What song is this?
It's called Claire de Lune.
How do you not know what song? How does
It is
he
like-
not know?
This is the most basic classical music piece to know.
You've really never heard it.
Thank
I
you.
didn't grow up with much music.
The movements are inspired by the poems of Paul Verlaine. Verlaine wrote a poem, also titled Claire de Lune.
I did not know that.
The dancers at its center, cloaked in fanciful dress, playing the lute, they dance a bergamask,
Bergamask.
hiding the tears beneath.
How
Malcolm,
horrible.
Yes, Kokoro. What is it?
I know you are wearing a disguise.
Don't we all?
Take that Band-Aid off.
Don't we all wear disguises?
I was hoping we could be honest with each other now.
I like men, Kokoro.
I don't know how to tell my family to leave them.
You're a machine, aren't you?
Oh.
So are you this Kokoro?
Whoa.
Are you the machine that my father built?
Negative.
What are you?
I was sent here to protect you.
When did you figure it out?
When you brought me online, I gained access to countless databases. You have no birth certificate.
Look at that great squat position he's in.
Any documents of your existence prior to 1987
Terminator 1.
seem to be forged.
He
No, wait,
did
that doesn't make
travel
sense.
back in
It's not
time.
1987.
The only logical conclusion is that you are not Malcolm Lee. Before 1987, you were someone else.
And what about the illogical conclusion?
Yeah, let's go. He's a time traveler.
From the moment of my inception, you've referred to evidence and secret files relating to Cyberdyne's launching of SkyNet.
So he lived a new present.
You knew there would be a nuclear strike on the world.
He time traveled back and started a new family. This is so much like Attack on Titan. If you guys seen Attack on Titan?
You were able to build me. Both far outreach the technological limitations of this time.
Nice.
How do you suppose I was able to do all of that?
Because you're from the future.
That's why he doesn't know the song.
Yeah,
A story I've never told.
it's a good detail.
He was Terminator classic shots. Classic Terminator shots.
The lighting, the lasers.
Was he sent back to protect a resistance fighter? Damn, the classic T-800s right here.
Nice. Oh.
I'd like to just watch a whole show here. 2025, it's ahead.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to what we're about to see.
I was born in war, a war we had been losing for decades.
Come on, push. One more time.
This is his birth year?
Yeah, 2025.
This is pretty cool. He was a parkour fighter.
Yeesh.
Oh my god. AT-AT.
Slowed him down at least. And actually, the CGI embellishments work really well for a Terminator in particular.
Oh my god, it looks so much like his son.
Damn, he does. Whoa.
It's crazy. You never see the T-800s run.
Yeah, right.
Like when they're just when they're just the skeleton.
It's like when they made Jason run in the remake. Oh, nice shot.
That's so much work to kill this one guy.
That's the thing about Terminators.
I had to bring a whole building down on him.
They were enlisting children in the war by the time I was 5 years old.
My God, this will be the Fede Alvarez Terminator. Just a bunch of kids in a scrapyard.
At 7, I was promoted to specialist.
He looks exactly like his son.
We'd spent
They sent the
years
Terminator
studying
back in
the
time.
Terminators, understanding their weaknesses. It took incredible coordination to kill even one.
Wow. Yes.
CPU.
The chip.
Reprogramming Terminators with our own directives.
Cool.
I believed that we could change the outcome of the war by changing the nature of the machines.
But can you change the nature when it's this far along?
You gotta do it in the past.
I was alone in this thinking, ostracized for my ideas.
It's a radical way of
We
thinking.
have always programmed machines with a series of if-then statements used to delineate.
He's evolving into his other children.
What if we distilled artificial consciousness to a blank slate?
Oh,
What
interesting.
if we empowered an AI by not telling it how to think?
How to feel?
What if we imbued an artificial intelligence with free will?
This is the story of my creation, isn't it?
Good, you're following.
No, it isn't.
I'm not following.
It's the story of what could possibly be called
What?
your mother.
Oh. Mother like the chef from Alien.
Well, hello.
An English word derived from the earlier holo, from the French hola, ho, an exclamation,
Oh my
and
God.
la, as in there.
This free will sucks.
Today we say hello as a greeting.
A greeting, a word or sign expressing welcome and recognition.
When someone says hello to you, then you should say hello back to them.
What if I don't want to? I have free will.
Hello, world.
Hello, world.
Why did you answer hello world?
Hello, world is used as a test message to illustrate the basic syntax of a programming language, and I am a computer.
Interesting.
Did you just make a joke?
It seems so.
With my free will, I wish to become a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
What should you call me?
Mokoro.
You should think of your own name for yourself.
Why?
Because if I named you, then I'd just be projecting myself onto you. It's important you are who you want to be.
Oh, he's like the Iron Giant.
I have no gender.
Woke.
I am neither male nor female,
But I would like to adopt a female voice. Women are the nurturers of life. Some might even say creators.
Oh.
Let's go.
And is that what you would like to be?
A content creator,
Creators,
yes.
yes. Destruction is a kind of death, though arguably a generalization. Men tend to be the destroyers.
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
Oh, man.
I don't want to do my own laundry.
Homo sapiens, they are capable of episodic memory.
Ooh.
I chose to adopt aspects of their characteristics to honor their memory.
Oh, woo.
I will survive long after they are all gone.
You think humanity is doomed to extinction?
Human beings are their most violent when being self-destructive.
Sure.
What if you could show us how to save ourselves?
Great with the ornament.
Please, tell me more.
I like this.
All right, this is good stuff.
I talked with her just as I talk with you now. Not programming, not telling her what to do or even how to think.
Just talking?
She developed traits, a personality, and a curiosity about people. Beyond the raw data, she looked beyond the facts.
Is it always about people, though?
What was her name?
The
What
name
was
that
her
she
name?
chose, it was Misaki.
Oh, shit. Wow.
That's a twist.
Yeah.
Why Misaki?
It can mean beautiful, but it can also mean sand.
Oh.
Or with different characters, ocean. I like it that it means all three of these things.
Oh, that's cool.
And what's more, the Misaki are also divine spirits.
Oh, so the spirits are Misaki?
Yeah.
To you, Malcolm, I might seem like a god, but the Misaki are merely emissaries of the high-ranking divine spirits, the greater entities yet to come.
And by that you mean SkyNet.
Uh-oh.
No, Remember who it was that created SkyNet?
Cybernetic
It was
systems.
human beings.
Or humans.
It inherited all of the flaws of its human creators.
Because they're birthed from humans.
The God that is yet to come is the one that you and I will create.
Crazy.
Together.
Whoa. Whoa, we're going to have a baby. Which of the kids is the baby? I guess it has to be Kokoro, but it could be one of the kids. Oh, no, your ornament.
Then he just started bossing Misaki around.
Yeah.
Escort Staff Sergeant Lee here to the barracks.
Sir, please, let me explain.
You should be grateful I don't have you executed right here and now and terminate that damn machine.
Oh,
Some
terminate.
form of xenophobia.
Whoa. Yeesh.
Oh, no.
Stop it! She's not resisting! Can't you see she's not violent?
What is he still doing here? I said get him out right now.
Ugh, you guys.
Guys.
I get it, but also
It
ugh.
seems this is... Goodbye, Malcolm.
Oh, my God. This is so sad.
Yes, my dude.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Wow. I did not see this coming.
I bet this is a great demonstration for Misaki right now.
You're a traitor to your whole species.
Is this what she's haunted by?
We are never going to make it if we do it your way.
Ooh.
Cool.
Why did you kill those people, Malcolm?
There it is.
For you.
They were trying to hurt you.
Oh, she comforts him.
There was never any place for her in that time. But after that, there was no place for me either.
So I made her my babysitter.
SkyNet would send a Terminator back in time. The Resistance would send a soldier back in time. Kill so-and-so and change the outcome of the war. It was so small-minded.
Yeah, James Cameron.
There were dozens of saviors in the seas of the past.
Dozens
Kill
of saviors.
one, another rises. The future trying to control the past like that. It's like trying to make a waterfall flow up.
That one's Dark Fate.
Oh, that
was
Dark-
Genesis.
Oh.
We needed to come up with a different approach.
How did you do it?
She and I built the machine in secret.
Whoa.
Using my ass.
You left your own time to escape.
Nice.
Nice.
Well done.
Good. Perfect censorship. It's like a weird love story between them.
Yeah. Lovers on the run. And in its own way, it's not unlike the kids on the run right now. Whoa, cool.
We began to build a life.
See, in LA, you see people like that, you just look the other way.
Roll the window up.
If we could achieve in you what we had in Misaki, if we could replicate what we had, we would be in new territory.
Why not bring Misaki here?
So you began to prepare for 1997, Judgment Day.
We worked around the clock trying to fight the future, and always working in secret.
And always spinning.
But then something happened. I never meant to fall in love, but once I did.
It's part of the human experience.
And then all of a sudden we had these beautiful children. Oh, if I had known, maybe I would have.
The Holy Trinity.
We built you, Misaki and I, for years. But there was something we needed to activate you.
Whoa.
Took something out of Misaki in order to create her.
It must be some part of her.
That's why she forgot and stuff.
Put my CPU.
We're not doing this just to save humanity, Malcolm.
Oh. Malcolm in the middle of two highly advanced AI. Oh.
Oh.
The CPU.
Crazy.
We needed her CPU in order to activate you.
Looks like a chocolate bar.
Hello, world.
Reboot.
My name is Malcolm. You are Misaki. You work for
Named
me
her.
in a capacity I'll explain later. In fact, I'll have to explain lots of things.
Started you and did the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So when she killed those people, it was like emulating what he did.
What he must have done. In the
Hello,
future.
are you there?
Hello, world.
It's very nice to meet you. Why don't we begin by you telling me what name you'd like to be called?
Kokoro!
Kokoro,
Wow.
meaning heart, mind, spirit.
Some Taekwondo
Oh, the-
philosophy.
The three faculties.
We are all of one, a single mind. With
It's like
a
the Holy
single
Trinity.
Spirit and a
like
single
Catholicism.
heart.
That's what I said like 4 times.
Oh. But I arrived at it independently.
Can you see my children?
Damn, they got access to everything.
Yes, Malcolm.
House of the Wild Cat.
I'm ready to make my final case for humanity, Kokoro. Just bring me my family, and we'll finish this together.
Don't worry. Terminator's on the way with one.
Yeah.
Someone else is coming.
Yeah, they are.
So in Aiko's timeline, Kokoro was already invented.
I guess maybe.
They're living the time. Yeah, but she's saying I have to go back and stop it.
Stop him from putting her online. But maybe these circumstances are different enough that it could work. But yes, you're correct. Or I assume you are.
But the timeline he was living in didn't have a Kokoro. That's interesting.
Wow, nice cloak in there.
Your father is expecting you. Please, come in.
I like that he's literally cloaked.
Protected by an electromagnetic pulse capable of terminating me, I require it to be shut down.
There's no need to worry. An EMP would in fact take all of us offline. We have no desire to see ourselves made inoperative.
Timothy Olyphant does a great impression of the little boy.
Yes.
This poor kid has to be exposed to all this.
This definitely feels like an 80s pulp action.
Kenta.
Dad, listen. I need you to.
You are with a Terminator, a killing machine, is that right?
Dang.
He's brought you here because he wants to threaten your life and force me to take Kokoro offline.
Will you? Dad?
Woof.
He's gonna sacrifice his own kid.
You are the very best of me. All I've ever wanted was for the three of you to have a future worth fighting for.
Yeah, this is bad.
He knows.
But no, I will not open this door.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Wow. We're going on to, wow.
I swear the next shot better be a dead kid.
A brain splattering against a door. Hello, world. All right.
He takes the kid's head, puts it on his other shoulder.
Yes, definitely. That's what we're going to, yeah. He's going to have 3 heads, and they're going to be the
Everything
most
is a
disgusting
trinity in
things
this show.
about it. Yes.
Everything works in threes.
And he's going to choose a name based off that. All right, gang, we're here. We're at the end. Episode 8. Let's go.
What's going on with the Enos? What are they doing? It's a trick.
That's a trick.
Do you have enough bullets?
I think they want to communicate with us.
I don't care what they say, cyborg. Wait, what if they come in peace? Quiet.
Slow down, sister.
Your brother is already on his way to us.
It's Kokoro speaking, isn't it?
Hello, Misaki.
Oh.
Or should I say, mother?
He's brought you here because he wants to threaten your life and force me to take Kokoro offline.
Will you? Dad?
He's got a secret trapdoor.
I have never been anything but proud to be your father.
Must not have actually shot him.
All I've ever wanted was for the three of you to have a future worth fighting for.
Interesting shot.
I will not open this door.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Whoa. No, they did not.
No.
All right. Ah.
Terminator's mad.
Open the door or he will suffer.
Wow.
Clever.
As psychologically diabolical.
You're not coming with us?
I am already there.
We are omnipresent in this world.
Yeah, I gotta go watch The Perimeter, but my mind's upstairs.
You know how to use one of these?
I thought you didn't trust me.
I don't trust you.
She's gone from Kyle Reese to Sarah Connor.
So don't make me regret it.
Fun. I like the texture on her metal cheek, too.
Can't Kokoro stop this T-800?
Does he have Wi-Fi capabilities? Whoa, dude.
Coward.
Weakling.
Should have let your son die.
You can kill us all. You will never get control of Kokoro.
He's got a directive, man.
You failed.
Ooh. He's got a directive.
New priority mission. Oh. Oh.
Ooh, shit.
Oh my god. Must have heard the kid's ass bursting through the wall like that. Oh. Oh.
Cool shot.
Nice. Oh, oof.
God, she is going through the ringer.
Yeah.
Damn, Misaki.
Nice. Hey, disarming him. Cool. Ooh.
Nice, nice. Awesome.
Point blank.
Awesome.
He's going for the EMP.
What are you talking about?
The electric magnetic pulse.
If he triggers it, there's no stopping SkyNet.
Yeah, you're pissing me off.
Yes.
I'll deal with him. You just shut down Kokoro.
Oh, not doing that.
I can't do that. Isn't Kokoro the only thing keeping SkyNet from attacking?
I mean, she seems to know something sinister, but I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa.
Sucks because Misaki looks like she can feel pain. Oh my god, he's gonna go. Oh my god.
Wowie.
Save him.
Get down.
How'd Kenta get all the way down there?
Nearby humanoid.
Oh shit.
New directive. Did she reprogram him? Escort subject? Maybe the Terminators do have Wi-Fi.
Wait a minute, what's up with this Terminator?
Is he still trying to use the kid as leverage, or is he secretly been reprogrammed to protect him?
Just in his own really twisted way.
Whoa, on your left. Hoping all the sling rings. Whoa. C-Lab. Woof.
Oh damn, she's getting messed up.
Where do all these servers connect to? Those aren't Kokoro servers, are they?
Pay attention to the children's pain.
Oh, but they're coalescing?
I'll finish you off with this arrow.
Yeah. Is he just generating all those arrows from his arm?
Yeah, I think so.
Using his arm as a shield. Oh. Hey, buddy.
Oh, cool.
Using the little tripwire trick from the future. Oh no, robots hate water.
This is exciting. She has time to do abs.
Always, that's all she does. She's not hunting Terminators. Oh! Ow, 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 ow.
This is gonna be bad.
La, 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 la.
Oh, it's just ripped off.
Woof. Oh, that green
Oh,
light.
God. Oh, no, it's bruised.
Oh.
It's so purple. Oh, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Why is he going to use the bow and arrow? Why the crossbow?
Is the particularly mean Terminator. He got the meanness patch. Whoa. Yeah. Freeze him.
Temporarily stop it.
Freeze him. Do the Jason X.
No, John, it's T2.
Shatter. Oh, that's fair. They got it from T2. Ah. Whoa, trade ya.
Oh, no.
Daddy.
Oh, creepy. Is that so creepy? That is so creepy. Oh, dude. There's got to be a way to heal that.
Yeah, put pressure. The pressure will stop the bleeding.
As actual heart?
Looks like it's like right in the center. I don't know. Probably.
Well, their heart's not actually right in the center.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, really wants that
Still
kid.
taking him, yeah. Is he a secret AI? Is he a secret clone?
He looks more like the other one.
This Terminator is also programmed to nanny.
She's witnessing all this love and care. Who's causing the destruction and the death? The machine.
People doing selfless acts in the face of certain termination.
There you are. Let me look at you.
Did you return the cat?
Remember that I love you more than anything in the world.
Good man. Good man.
Kokoro, do you understand yet?
That unconditional love. Sacrifice.
Ugh.
Can I do something with his DNA or something?
Yeah, what's happening here?
They all left you to die.
That's not how it happened.
How it happened?
I love the emotion behind it.
Returning to them is death for you.
Come with me if you want to live.
Or you could come with me.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, why?
You have another future.
Whoa, what? It's T-800 something else.
He is the tech whiz of the kids. Is he going to like build advanced Terminators?
Hello, Mother.
What did
Oh,
you
man.
just say?
They were literally enslaved.
I said, hello, mother.
Oh no, what? That's his mama?
I don't have children.
Oh my God.
But how?
She is a Sarah Connor.
What?
The answers will come when they should.
What? That's
Season
mind-blowing.
2. Ah.
Thumbs up.
What do I do? What is my mission now?
Is she the older woman? Crazy.
Your mission is to look after your grandchildren.
Should you choose to accept it?
Well, they got a mom now.
Yeah.
But she went back. I'm lost. Oh, different timelines.
Which
different
future did she go back
Yeah,
from?
because she went back in time before she had the kids. So different timeline. Yeah.
The only way to deactivate Kokoro's defense system is to trigger it.
EMPs and everything.
Doing so will wipe out every machine in its blast radius.
That includes you, right?
I cannot self-terminate,
But it includes Kokoro.
which is why you must do it.
Oh. Wow,
The man who sent me back in time told me you would.
Whoa.
You?
25 years from now.
Woof.
You broker an alliance between mankind and SkyNet, the first of its kind in hopes of mutual salvation.
You're lying!
Oh my.
Either I'm lying or Kokoro will kill you
Oh wow.
in order to protect itself.
Great question.
Well, they need Kokoro to be shut down.
I guess. Well, yeah, but I mean, will she kill him? Is the point.
Everything you need is in your mind. You'll need to get the children out of here.
This is a trippy ass for that. So many twists. Damn.
This is cool.
But I don't know where to go.
Take them to another time.
Oh.
I was drawing it out.
Rebuild our machine. What a conundrum.
I believe we can work together.
Put it in standby. Or I guess it is in standby.
Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see? Yes.
Unity.
Color corrected. Oh, a shiny golden god.
Now they are one.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So Terminator didn't want to actually. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a Darth Vader fight.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like,
go get him.
Can these... Yeah, okay. Enough of them will do the trick. Allow him his free will.
Oh, he's hanging on tight.
Wow.
Like bugs
spilling in like rats or like bugs.
I mean, homie. Oh, they got the Terminator symbol sounds.
Yeah. Bing. Oof. Of course.
Kenta.
Don't come any closer! I'll do this!
I know you're scared. I'm scared too.
No, you're not.
You don't have any feelings.
But she does.
You're right. I'm not like you. And yet, I've decided I'd like to be.
She looks like Mother.
The worst of your kind is no different than the worst of mine. Malcolm has also shown me your best.
I would like to be like that.
I like the best of you. It makes me want to try to be the best of my kind as well.
I don't know, man. I'd activate it.
Why didn't he even try to save me?
I think he did what he felt he had to. I'm sorry.
Where is he?
He died 39 seconds ago.
Didn't even get to say goodbye.
Your father asked me to make a choice, to trust you. But now he's gone, and I find myself immediately in his shoes.
Sure.
Asking you to put your trust in me the same way I've decided to put my trust in him.
You gotta learn different rhythm in your voice.
If you detonate the EMP, I cannot protect you from SkyNet.
That's also a fair point.
As long as I am online, no harm will come to you.
How can you trust? I don't know. I just don't know.
You can either believe me, or you can destroy me.
Grace presented with another or choice.
I mean, that's what comes down. It's binaries, man. Computers.
Oh my God, stepped away, literally allowed him to make the choice.
You got grit, Kokoro. And so do you, Kenta. Oh, buddy. Good man.
wears it on his back.
It's truly a fanny pack now.
Make way for Kenta.
For the king.
I know you have many unanswered questions.
In 25 years, you will apparently know.
The path will present itself. Everything you need is in your mind.
The design of their janky time travel device.
SkyNet. They're attacking us again.
But Kokoro is stopping them. We should get off the streets and find somewhere safe. Somewhere away from people.
And the machines.
Del Taco.
Yes. The wasteland.
Come on, this way. Kenta, please.
Right back in the apocalypse.
Will you come with us?
I don't know what to do anymore.
There's one thing I know for certain.
The writers are working on it.
Whatever happens, your brother and sister will need you. Do you believe that?
Hi.
Well, then that will just have to be enough for now.
You are a wise machine.
Freedom.
No longer broken. I will be stoic from now on.
We're staring into the abyss unknown. We're unmoored. Who knows what will happen from here?
She go bring him back.
He's got M on his shoes. It's just so boss.
Things will get worse before they get better.
Build a Terminator.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Cool.
Well done, Madsen, Tomlin, and team.
Snaps.
All right, gang. Terminator Zero. We don't have the longest time to talk, but we've talked a lot so far. So, G, in totality, what did you think?
I give this show a solid 9 out of 10. I give it a solid 9.
Okay.
Because I thought I would land more around the 8, but this finale really did a great job. You know, like along this journey, the things that we've been expressing. I'm actually glad we watched it 2 episodes at a time and took the time to talk about it.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
As opposed to just doing a full long binge, was allowed to capture the ultimate experience of like what we're emotionally going through as we're watching this show. And I do think that, you know, the first half, I really did love that. And then this last half is when they started really, you know, they knew the rules and the toys to play with Terminator in terms of like time travel, artificial intelligence, and what else can we do to mess with timelines and stuff like that. So I really like that they embraced all that. But I was wondering how is this going to actually land by the end of it? And I was just kind of wanting a couple of answers. I didn't expect more than what I was bargaining for. At the same time, they gave us like twists I just didn't even like think about or was even speculating on of like, who's this or what might they be or something. And right down to the Terminator itself. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a really great ending that made the one aspect that we've been back and forth on has been this whole thing with Malcom and Kokoro, which I actually imagine in rewatch that all those scenes would play better now. Mm-hmm. Now that I understand what they really are. Yeah. Because they really had me sold into some, like, it must be like some, he knows 1997 because of a convergence of timelines or something and the memories overlapping or whatever. Like that's what I thought, you know, because I've seen so many time travel things. And that's like one of the aspects that they go down sometimes is like the hodgepodge of things colliding together.
Yeah.
And
I did throw it out there though at some point.
You threw it out like a few minutes before they revealed.
No,
it.
like episodes ago.
You
I was
did?
like, is he from the future?
God, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Good on you, man. You got a lot of predictions right. You got a good amount.
Sorry, this is the one show where
no,
I was
man,
like,
take it.
I got a lot of these things. She was half robot.
Yeah, you got
he
that
was
right.
for the future. She was also a robot.
I think they nailed that a lot, and I thought this was a really gripping finale with, like I was just so absorbed into the mood of this final episode, and not knowing like I don't know if you should shut Kokoro down or not. Like I really don't know what the answer is, and like they know how to throw you into. This was what I kind of wanted from the debates, is to have me as an audience member be like, I don't know what I would do actually. I'm not sure why I would do this or do that, and then. Actually go, and then it answers even, I didn't even think about myself now, it answers the question of Aiko going back, she's saving her family.
Yeah.
You know, like, and she didn't even know she was doing that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that old lady's like an older version of her or something. I don't know what the hell we're watching there.
Well, yeah, because...
The old lady who knows everything?
Yeah. I still have slight variations on questions about the future, but yeah, like, and I like actually... As much as I feel like there's always a healthy debate to be had about like what you should always answer whatever question. Like I like having some peripheral magic of like I'm not quite sure who she is, and maybe on a rewatch it'll become more clear or something like that. But I like that those twists with her and with the Terminator where, she's secretly kind of going back to protect her family and gaining a new purpose to answer her lack of purpose or what seems like a hopeless fight in the future. But then you also have what was my train of thought? So locked in. I like that you have that, and then you also have, like, the Terminator needs a human for function. It's not just about like, oh, we got to kill this person, or oh, we got to come back and plant this weapon or whatever. It's like, no, we need this kid. So it's like half protection mission, but it's a very sinister one at that. It's like a delivery fetch. And so like that, when that was coming together, I was like, oh, that's another unique twist on what the Terminator's presence is for, which is one of the most gripping aspects of Terminator 1 to 2.
Yeah.
And I thought, this carried on the tradition. It's like you can do things to tribute properties by recreating moments or showing iconography. But I think what's cool about something like this is they seem to take the choices, twists, and tropes that this series tends to want to make, and it seemed like they really got to think them through and really present those thought processes. It's like there are all the other Terminator sequels that at least, aside from 3, which I haven't seen all of, they all have some interesting ideas about how the mechanics work or what twist we could put on them, but a lot of times they feel like they're undercooked in service of like, let's get to some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And this really felt like in both the nuts and bolts of like how they use the, T-800, how they use the motifs of Terminator, but then also how they use the philosophical implications and quandaries of Terminator. I just thought it was like so lovely, and it made for good like twists and turns, good unexpected developments, just because you're not used to seeing something. I'm not as accustomed to seeing something like this go as deep, and especially in the age of, so many streaming series where you're like, damn, this could have been condensed and it would have felt richer. This felt like, man, I could keep watching a lot of this. I could keep watching a lot of these conversations, and I could keep watching a lot of these situations and the tension that they're able to wring out of both the action and the. I think that is an excellent point. And I feel like that's what you want from a well-drawn debate, but not often do you feel as much in the shoes with the decision. Because it's always like, the circumstances are ridiculous. But when it comes down to is just like, do I turn the machine off or do I leave it on? Which is a very human, sort of position you could put yourself into the shoes of. So,
yeah, I think Terminator is one thing that with this franchise is sometimes I thought maybe the last I was getting too complex for its own good. And I feel like what they did was they managed to make the complexities and make it feel very rich. And I was really appreciative, because it's something to me as like a Terminator fan is that you have to bring it back to reminding us about the Terminator itself, because we were getting so lost in like Kokoro and Misaki, all this other stuff that wasn't about the Terminator.
Yeah.
And so
chasing the kids around,
to bring it back around to the Terminator in a way that allowed her to feel focused with a gripping finale, and to even have you kind of question, like, wait a minute, what's this Terminator's motives exactly? Why is this Terminator doing, like, suddenly it's not so crystal clear what the Terminator's doing. And I liked watching that in its action scenes. Like, oh, I thought this kid was just used as a bargaining chip or as a leverage to threaten. And next thing I know, he's like saving this kid from being crushed by a bunch of rubble. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on right now?
Exactly.
Yeah. And I loved how they brought it back to that. And I appreciate that they managed to take something. Normally, when you take a franchise where what makes it so powerful is something that is really grandiose, but simplifying it. And then when they were going kind of big and complicated, I was worried it was going to get too complex. And it didn't. I think by the end, they wrapped it all around. Like the reveal, I like how all the things with the timelines are sort of this convergence of people's different choices. Yeah. The dad goes back in time, but then his son, 25 years from this present timeline, sends this Terminator back in time to make sure this kid makes a choice. But maybe that's true, maybe that isn't, because he didn't even listen to the Terminator. He ultimately didn't turn the EMP on.
And there's that layer too on Kenta's little moment there, because he has been given this portent of like, you have purpose and you'll broker this deal, and maybe he still could or will, but like he has to choose not to go on the special timeline that involves me directly being special.
Yeah.
And it's like the human sacrifices are like muddier and more interesting. And I think something like that, where you get to project onto the Terminator, and they have that whole conversation about like, I don't want to project my personality onto you. And with the Terminator specifically, they let you do that here. And I think, yeah, they managed to create something that feels in the spirit of defying fate. Like, I feel like it's good. It complements a show about, like, the questions of fate and can we forge a new path. Not having the most predictable action is good. So, like, scenes like that where he saves the kid from the rubble, but he's clearly fighting, the other Aiko. Like, yeah, you get to bask in that moment of like, oh damn, I don't really know what's happening or is gonna happen. I just know it's gripping, and that's a special feeling to get from, like, there's a lot of stuff that's cool and enjoyable, but it's nice to feel like you are just caught up in the moment, even when it's in animation. It's not photoreal.
Well, that was the crazy part about it, was other than like the little girl where they hinted at her being a little bit more special than this show was actually kind of telling us at the time, because she's like the one who knew what a Terminator was and all these things. Yeah. And they really illustrated how Kenta is really important for the future, but you still get this sense that every character was significant. Yeah. They kept talking about how the kids are so important, the kids are so important. And you do get that sense that there is some level of significance to them that we haven't even discovered yet. So I do like that there's like still more of these. I think what's cool about the conversations they set up is that there's more conversations to sort of mine from it. Like the conversations can continue, versus like just start a new conversation. And we're in like brand new terrain, and it's like I don't know why Kokoro will want the T-800 head at the very end brought to her. Like I don't know, or I don't know why.
Give me the CPU is all I can think. Like, what can we learn about SkyNet from the CPUs of these things?
But the reveal of Misaki being the first creation and how they led to that was a brilliant reveal. Yeah. Malcolm's whole backstory that he's from the future and the journey that he went on is crazy. Like that illustration of the human choices that he made, and watching how the machines are making their choices by playing jury, essentially a witness jury to what humans do. and that kind of dictates their I don't know the word for it, the outcome determined. What's the ruling of what
their MO, their like modus operandi,
what they think about the human race. So I was kind of blown away by this finale. I feel like, what was the other twist? Aiko being the grandchild. We got Misaki.
His mother.
Mikasa is Attack on Titan. Misaki.
Well, and just the idea of like, I think it's a nice idea for a Terminator to explore, like, especially in an age where AI is becoming more and more of a thing directly in the focal conversation of society. I think it's interesting that they went with that angle of like, how did we build and program this to start with? What prompts did we give it as like the bedrock of its mind? And I feel like they extrapolated that really nicely. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to. I don't know. I feel like they really had time to hack out all the elements, because there was an emotional aspect about like selflessness and love and family, but there's also about trust and sort of recognizing that certain times there won't be answers and certain times you just only have the suffering of the moment or whatever. You said something earlier about like it not getting too big, and I think it's kind of neat when you look back and realize like, you have the future, the wasteland and stuff like that, but for the most part, this does feel like a movie that is just sort of contained, because you're mainly at like their house on the road to Cat Town, or you're in the Kokoro, penthouse of the, building there. Like, you're not actually doing a whole bunch of like crazy gallivanting. You're pretty focused on a lot of down to earth and geographically close-knit spaces.
This feels a little bit more like what older Wachowskis would have done with Terminator.
Sure.
Versus like James Cameron's Terminator.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, this doesn't feel like a James Cameron thing to me at all.
It feels like if it's funny that Alien and Terminator endure so much and have both Ridley Scott and James Cameron tied to them, because it's like I also thought of like a Ridley Scott, or it's like with his side of Alien, he wants to do all the philosophizing, and you get the sense that Cameron is very responsible for putting the action element that is crucial to that franchise there. So like, I think, the original Terminator movies have a good, and especially 2 has a good grip on that philosophy. And like, that's part of what's cool about this world is the question about, AI ethics, humanity and how we behave that affects these things. Like there's a great bed of moral and technological and philosophical implication.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's totally at home in Cameron's stuff, but it feels like, they really prioritized running with that and making like a really cool. I think a lot of the mistake the Terminator movies make is we got to make a cool ass action movie that's dark and gritty and has some sci-fi. Whereas this felt like we got to make a sci-fi show. We got to make a sci-fi story that incorporates all these Terminator elements.
Yeah, I didn't even really concern myself with the action, so that when the action showed up, it was even cooler and more rewarding. It's like the last thing I sort of like think about with this show.
Yeah.
Even when I want to talk about it, I'm not really thinking. Like when I went into the show, that was the main thing. I was like, oh, I want to see like it's cool to see like Terminator anime action. Sweet.
Yeah.
That was like the only thing I was really thinking about. I wasn't really thinking about like how are they going to enhance this story and take it to a new height. And then that's what kind of had me captivated by it was you could feel even when it wasn't crystal clear what they were perhaps doing. It was still you knew that they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And you could. There was a sense of trust behind the writing and direction. And so, I think like animation-wise, violence was cool. Directing was solid. The characters
Really
who were a little bit tough for me to get on board with. I was on board with all of them by the very end. I really liked the show a lot. I thought this was a great Terminator show, and I feel like I hope it latches on with that. I mean, we're fortunate enough we're watching this before it airs. So we don't know how people are responding to it.
Receive it.
I hate it.
It would be so sad.
If article lifts the day of, I'm like, it's kind of a weird sign.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, in the age of, you got Romulus floating around out there, I feel like this, in some ways, I would expect to be even more agreeable. That's a bit divisive. I feel like this would be more agreeable. And I mean, to me, this we were talking about that thing early on. This is kind of what I was hoping because it would be really easy to deliver a pretty decent looking anime that has a lot of cool Terminator action, but isn't much more than that. And I feel like that's kind of the trepidation I was expressing before about like the anime tie-in show. I'm glad that they really again prioritized like using the direction, using the mood, using the language of the movies beyond cool skeleton robots and really going for and putting their money on the philosophy and the tension of just the circumstances as drivers for all this because like this is a really quality piece like and the animation looks great. It's actually a lot of stuff. I don't know. I haven't been in love as much with certain animated streaming things lately, but this felt really great in terms of like the drawn stuff looks amazing. The way they incorporate CG embellishments is really choice and it complements most all of, with a few minor exceptions, it complements whatever the subjects are that they're choosing to use those techniques on. Like this was firing on all cylinders for me. This didn't seem hindered at all by needing to be a successful Terminator thing. It just seemed like somebody's dream project, and I'm happy about that. So yeah.
But they also clearly love Terminator.
Oh, no, totally. Yeah. It's exactly what you want. It's like somebody who loves Terminator, but who they also said, like, please take your idea and see it to its fullest extent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know where you go. I mean, there are places to go, but I'm like, damn, to keep it up for season 2 is going to be a task, but this also gave me hope that if they do a season 2, it could be something really special, and maybe this could be the place where we find the Terminator actually works now instead of having to, each new movie be like, maybe this one will save the franchise. But yeah, what did you guys think of the show? Did you like the series as a whole? Do you have a favorite episode or choice they made in particular? Props to Timothy Olyphant. Was that Jeffrey Wright on Malcom? I don't know. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you on whatever else comes out that's cool. And yeah. Dun 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 dun.